So about a week ago, before I went to Toronto Comic Con, I said that because I couldn't do the Marceline cosplay people wanted me to do there, because it was too cold and people wouldn't have been able to see the whole thing, I was going to do a video of me doing quotes of the character and dressed up in the cosplay. But there's been a few roadblocks, and not to say it's not happening, because it's happening. Like, I don't want to be one of those people who, like, makes a promise and then says, yeah, and then it never happens. But I am having some cosplay problems. So the main cosplay problem I've been having is this wig here. And as you can see, it's a layered wig. And yes, this is just a weird thing I use to keep my wigs on, my long wigs. And it's kind of messy and everything, and it's really hard because it's not like regular layered hair, which I've never really had to deal with this long. I've never had hair this long. But it's really tough because when you put it on, it's really messy, and you can't get it to stay a certain way, and it blows around in the wind, and you can't brush it. You have to just arrange it, I guess, and alter it and move it. And so it's really hard to deal with. And this wig's pretty cheap anyway. I got it at a party store. Not to say all the party store wigs are bad, but I got it in like the different sections where it's like the cheap section, like the dollar store section. It was maybe $10 or $12. So, yeah. So I don't think this is the best wig to have. I might want to get another wig like it, because I was going to use this wig for like all these other cosplays, because there's so many characters with long black hair. I was going to use it for maybe if I was going to do Sailor Mars, which I don't think I'm going to do now. I'd rather do one of the scouts I like more. Or, I don't know, maybe like a Disney princess or whatever. Jasmine, I think, has hair like this. Although I don't have a Jasmine costume or anything like it, but it was planning for the future, and it just kind of sucks. So I'm probably going to get a new one. If I can't soon, I'll try and figure out a way to use this for Marceline, but I don't really like it. Yeah. I really am picky about what I wear in terms of wigs and hair stuff and how I wear my hair and certain kinds of hats and stuff, and so it's really hard for me to find wigs and stuff I like. The only wig I really like is this one here, and yes, it's a soccer ball. I keep wigs on soccer balls because I don't have mannequins. This is the one I ended up wearing to Toronto Comic Con last weekend, and Con Bravo last year, and my school musical, and a bunch of other times. So this is it, and I think I wore it to a party once too. So yeah, gotten a lot of use out of this one. And oddly enough, this one I thought looked cheap, and I'm like, oh, I'll just wear it to a party because that's what I originally got it for. And it's really held up over time. I've had it for maybe almost, I think it's 3 years now, and it's still really good. Like, there hasn't been any problems. And like the black one I got less than a year ago, and it's already kind of falling apart. And the weird thing is, I don't think this was any more expensive. I think this was maybe about $10 or $12. So it's really weird. I don't know. But I like it. I'm glad I have it. Honestly, I really don't like long wigs in general, but if that's what I have to do to cosplay Marceline, who's one of my favorite characters, I guess I'll do it. I've done it before. I'll do it again, I guess. It's weird because when I first was getting together the Marceline cosplay last summer, I thought the wig would be the easy part, and I thought the makeup would be the hard part. But really, the makeup was easy for me, because all I had to do was get the white cream makeup and the black cream makeup and mix them together, and, well, mostly white and then a little bit of black, and put it on my face and hands and whatever, and it was easy. I didn't end up wearing it to the convention because I had a cold, and it would really irritate my nose, but it was easy to put together. I think the reason I'm so much better with the makeup than the wigs is because I've been in a lot of theater productions, and I've helped out with a lot of theater productions, and I've done the makeup for a lot of people in those. So I know what chemicals work well together, or not chemicals, but like, I guess I just know the makeup. I don't really know all the chemicals. But I know which ones go well together, and usually the rule is same company usually works well together, but you guess you have to check the label. But a lot of people don't know that who cosplay, and they might have sensitive skin or something, and they get itchy wearing a lot of the makeup. So I guess that's really kind of a problem for them. See, these two here are both made by Ruby's Costumes, and they mix well together because they're made with pretty much the same chemicals. Although you gotta read the labels, because with this one, with rubies, green, and blue, you can't put them on your lips because it'll might cause a reaction. And the red and yellow can't go on the eyes, so I always try to remember that. And sometimes I guess people don't know that, or they don't read the label, and that causes a lot of problems, especially when you're at a convention. If you're there overnight or whatever, especially, it might really cause a problem. So just make sure you're staying safe with that, I would say. So I'd say if you're not sure whether or not it's safe to do something with the makeup you're buying, or if it can mix well with another kind of makeup, ask the people at the store or call the company if the people at the store don't know. And speaking of cosplay safety, another really big problem people tend to run into is not being able to see properly. And that can be because of masks or whatever, and I would say for that, make sure you cut eye holes in your masks or it's a see-through mask. Because it might look good, but you won't look good, if you know what I mean. Also, if you're going to be wearing something like goggles like these are broken, so you couldn't wear them. But make sure they're clean. You should wash them before you go out in them. Otherwise, because there's a smudge on these right now I can see, and it would blur your vision and could cause you or other convention goers some kind of accident. And if you're like me and wear glasses and don't wear contacts, I would advise probably to leave these on, even if it doesn't go with the character, because I've cosplayed a lot of characters that don't wear glasses, but I've worn them with my costume, just to be safe. Even carry your glasses in a glasses case, which you probably have if you have glasses, and take them off if you're going to do the masquerade or whatever, if you don't want to have them for that, and keep them on for other stuff. And then there's the matter of finding all the stuff you need, and I already talked about the wigs, and those can be hard to find, and so can the makeup, because especially if you have the sensitive skin, you got to find one that won't irritate it. And then you got to find all your clothes and your accessories and whatever. I guess the obvious answer would be to make the thing myself, whatever it was, if it was a top or a dress or some kind of prop or something, but I can't really sew, and I know a lot of other cosplayers can't either, so that's not really an option for me at the moment. I do want to learn how to sew, though, so hopefully I will learn soon. And finally, when you have all your stuff together and ready to go and head over to the convention, you get the cosplay shamers, which I don't even want to talk about in this video. I'm not in the right place to talk about that. I haven't personally experienced it. I just want to say it's bad. Don't do it. The end. On a happier note, I should be getting my Marceline cosplay video up soon. If I can figure out what to do about the wig situation, I'll be good to go. Well, I'm done for now, but let me know in the comments below if there's any cosplay problems I missed that you've experienced, or if you have any solutions to the ones I mentioned. That's it. Bye.